we saw some things going on that began to trouble us, so we met with our pastor and said, we're kind of concerned about this. And, well, long story short, I'll skip all the worst details and just say we got churched on and got asked to leave. So we were very hurting, feeling very lost. We traveled around from church to church on Sunday mornings looking for a church home. We would leave the church, I would be in tears, and I'd look at him and say, that's not the place. And there's got to be some place for us. And
I don't know who that is, but...
At the time, our youngest son he and his girlfriend were going to Jesus House on Friday nights for the bands that they had there. And he said, well, Mom, why don't you guys, go down to Jesus House? I'm sure Tom and Bonnie would let you play and sing and do whatever. They let other people do that there. And so, we were thinking this was a place for teenagers to hang out. We didn't understand what Jesus House was. But we walked through the doors, as Bonnie said, very hurting, very lost, very much wounded and in need. And we found love, we found acceptance, we found the Holy Spirit alive and at work. And we are still there at Jesus House 13 years later. And we have started our own ministry as a result at Jesus on our house for pastors, Christians in ministry who need a place to rest and rekindle a relationship with the Lord. And I believe that all of that is because we've been at Jesus House, where we had a very safe place to grow. So they don't just minister to homeless people and down and outers and the left behind, but just some of those of us, regular average people who are just hurting and in need. They minister to everybody.
The people you find at Jesus House are the people who usually aren't welcome anyplace else.
Most traditional churches.
We did that, Phil. But I have to say that, I have to tell you the rest of the story. When I walked in the door, I was a little concerned because I knew the reputation of the neighborhood where they're at. My son used to live about a block and a half from there. And I visited him quite a bit. But after we walked through the door and we were there maybe half an hour, it felt like home. We couldn't leave. I mean, it was the Spirit of God.
There's a lot of well working at the Jesus House.
And as Tom and Bonnie will tell you, if you talk to them for any time, they minister at the gates of hell. Literally. And it's a real honor just to be a part of it.
So I truly believe that the God of heaven is ever present